Welcome to LMC and Knowledge, Lyrics Music Channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. Remember, you were born to rise and stay in the light of the Most High. Okay, so before we get into this message, I use my shamanic drum to cleanse the space, clear the energy, and we will go from there. Okay, so the intuitive message I have for you guys today is severed ties, no more lies. Okay, that's the first words that I got in my head. I'm like, ooh, okay. So you can now literally live in peace, I'm hearing. Or you're finding peace within a situation or a cycle that you have experienced. You're walking out of it spiritually now, because I'm hearing like you were already out of this cycle physically, but like there was such a strong attachment to the past in a situation, relationship, job, family members, or something like that. So it's no more betrayal, is what I'm hearing. And there might be emotions from the past that are arising for you to release, not for you to like, it's not meaning to put you down. You know, sometimes people, we get so a little bit overwhelmed when we think about things of the past that we don't understand why we're feeling it at that moment or why it's here. And sometimes we may cry or just be down about it for moping for days instead of like doing our shadow work. Anytime you get some negative emotions from the past, write it down, burn it, release it. If you don't do that, it's going to keep coming back. Because what you're doing is taking the stuff that was affecting you. You did something physical with somebody or a situation. Then it went into your spirit. And now it's brewing in your spirit, and then it's going to keep popping up every full moon, every certain moon phase, certain eclipse, certain retrograde. It's just going to keep popping up, right? And you might just think about it and then brush it off, or go try to do something to ignore it. I'm hearing do not ignore your emotions at this moment if it's about the past, because it's coming for you to take it out of your spirit. So taking it out of your spirit is why I love to do shadow work like this, literally writing it down. So I'm taking it out of my spirit, my consciousness, putting it on paper, and then I'm burning it. So once I write it on paper, I'm putting it in the physical, back in the physical as it was when I met that person, or you met that person, or was in that situation. It was in the physical. So then you put it back in the physical and you release it to a tree, to the ground, and you keep doing that. And you're going to feel lighter. You're not going to feel, it's going to hurt less and less and less and less until it just doesn't hurt, but you remembered it. Like, I'll forgive you, but I won't forget. I'm hearing somebody needs to work on their forgiveness, forgiving themselves also, because sometimes you go in a situation and then you start calling yourself names. You start bashing yourself. You start beating yourself up. Or you might start self-sabotaging things that are meant for you in the future. So yes, your spiritual team has been watching you in your mental state at this time. This may not resonate for everybody, but they notice when your moods fluctuate. They notice how you feel on a day-to-day basis, and they want you to just release it every day. You know how you go to school and they have homework? You got shadow work. You got to do it every single day. Commit to your shadow work so you can heal and release. Once you release those things, you will open yourself up to new opportunities, new love, new physical reality. Sometimes those emotions will keep you trapped in a certain reality. You know, give it back to the person who gave it to you. Return to sender, okay? Whatever they said, return it. It's not mine. You know, and it's not, oh, I'm hexing them and putting spells on them. No, I'm giving you what you gave me back. I'm just giving it back to you. I'm not giving you no more anything of me. I'm giving you. I don't know how to explain that, but I hope you understand what I mean by that. So, also cast your worries and burdens upon the Lord. So, this situation may have made you isolate yourself. Yeah, you may have even caused can't even talk right now. It may have even caused bad habits. So I'm hearing somebody is like, it's hard for you to express yourself now. You may be hesitant to say certain things, or you may be super sensitive at this time when it comes to your heart. In like your thoughts, it's like the past made you think so different now. Like you view the world with a certain set of eyes. And 50% of it is good, 50% of it is not really helping you progress. So, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. But as you begin to isolate yourself, or maybe you were forced to isolate yourself, maybe the person left, or the situation, you got fired, or you just had to leave, you just had to walk away, but there was a divine intervention where spirit separated you from someone or something. And it may have even caused bad habits, but I'm hearing you're beginning, or you have already begun to accept your own presence, and that's where you found your internal strength and power. So past, present, or future, people see the difference in you. So I'm getting both sides. So when you were in this situation, in this cycle with this person or group of people or family or job, people could see how it changed you. And also, we're going to the side where you already left that situation, and now people can see the difference in how you are, the way you feel, the way you may just be in lighter energy. You know, certain situations may have kept you in a lower frequency. So people can just see the difference between you in that cycle and out that cycle. Passed on loved ones are still right next to you. They were, and they still are. So as you were going through that cycle, they were with you. As you left that cycle, they're still with you. They went through the darkness and the dark times with you. You know, sometimes they can't intervene the way you want them to intervene because it's gonna stunt your growth. It's going to cause a delay when they help too much in certain cycles. So they just have to be company to you, you know. And sometimes when you feel alone, you're able to feel all of the emotions. But if you were fully aware of your spiritual guides or your past and loved ones with you all the time, then you know obviously they would help you feel better. So, but it would block you from truly feeling everything that happened, in which you have to feel in order to let go. You have to feel in order to understand. So, so the pain and lessons you went through were literally here to transform you. It was literally here to create this new version of yourself. how are you going to know what love is if you never experience the toxic side of love? You have to experience the good and the bad of all situations, so you value the things that are good in your life, and you don't overlook the right people that are in your life. So God will place the wrong people to direct you. Okay, you're completely the opposite of what I desire. Now I know exactly what I want. Instead of you meeting somebody that you won't even know that they're meant for you or that you want them, because you haven't experienced what you don't want. And that's just the way life has to go sometimes. Like, you have to meet the worst friend to gain the best friend, type of thing. Life isn't just peaches and cream, okay? Everybody's going through something. Your greatest teacher is your last mistake. You don't need anyone to love you or care. That's something that you had to do for yourself. Of course, someone loving you and caring for you is... Who wouldn't want that, But you got to make sure that you have your own back. You got to make sure that you love yourself fully. So when somebody comes and brings love to you, it's just adding to your love. And if they leave, it's not taking anything from you, because all they did was add. And you were already full. You were already fully in love with who you are. So this separation or breakup has made you self-sufficient and confident in your own skin. You're not changing for anyone but for yourself and your highest good, right? I'm seeing certain people who had changed their ways for somebody to fit in their mold, to be what they like, or just so you don't ruffle any feathers. You're like, okay, I can switch this up. Okay, I'm gonna wait and not do this. Or I'm gonna, you gotta find someone that allows you to be yourself. Allows you to do what you want to do. Nobody wants to feel captive in a cage like a bird. Nobody wants that. That's unhealthy. And I'm seeing certain situations and certain cycles or jobs, like it kept you in one level. Like they're like, okay, they gave you limits, gave you limitations on things, and you deserve to be free, a free spirit. So let's get a card and see. So 34, trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. Number 34. So you could be 34, you could be 43. You could be a life path 7. Your birthday could be on the 3rd. Your birthday could be on the 4th. Your birthday can be in the 4th month. Your birthday could be in the 3rd month. Something could be happening in the month of July. Something could be happening or already happened in March for you. Something could have happened in April for you, or this month something might be happening. But I love this card, how I like to just pick a card, and it's like so cool how this really matches with what I'm talking about, what Spirit is talking about. So yeah, trust in the process when it comes to healing, when it comes to who enters your life and leaves. Like, don't force anything. Don't force anyone to stay. Don't change just to make somebody stay. Like, unless you're being toxic and you know for a fact, okay, this isn't right for me to do. But if you're doing what you need to do and it's making you happy, you don't need to change for nobody, okay? Because the right one will appreciate you for who you are, and they will accept you for who you are, So that's what I'm getting for you guys. But yeah, like, you can go to sleep without worrying if somebody's cheating on you, or you can go to work without worrying. Maybe you have a new job, or you're about to get a new job, or you separated from toxic family members or something like that, and you don't have to feel like somebody is always like bugging you or something. Like you have space now, or you're going to get space. So this can be in the physical, or just spiritually, you're going to be feeling like, okay, I have room to breathe, you know. But yeah, back to like going to sleep without, like, you can go to sleep in peace now. Like, you don't have to worry about gossip or what people are saying about you. You have like, maybe like close yourself off to certain people. And when I say certain people, it could be certain portals, because people are portals. So yeah, you don't allow a lot of people in your portal. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh my god, this wasn't even like showing, but that's what it was saying. Okay, but yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.